What is going on, guys? Here are the picks of the day for January 2nd. If you want our picks sent directly to your mailbox, click the link in the description or the comment section of this video. Chances are we won't release a video every single day, so on those days you'll want to make sure you're signed up so you don't miss anything. But let's get into it. Starting out, Game 1 is East Carolina versus Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic has a great defense, but ECU, well, they lost by 16 points in their last matchup, and this is mainly because of poor shooting, both on the field and from the three-point range. Florida Atlantic has the 14th best offense in the nation, and going up against a mediocre ECU defense, Florida Atlantic definitely wins, and by a pretty good margin too. With that being said, I'm going with Florida Atlantic minus 15.5 spread for pick number 1. Also, real quick, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It won't cost you anything, but it does help us out. Next, Game 2 is New Mexico versus Colorado State. And flat out, Colorado State has played tougher teams, and they even won a game against a top 10 team. They've also got a more balanced roster, they're playing at home, and they don't have injuries or anything too major in their way this game. New Mexico hasn't gone up against any major conference teams yet, and their shooters aren't performing their best right now either. For Game 2, I'm going with Colorado State minus 2. Moving on, Game 3 is Purdue versus Maryland. And I think Purdue has the better overall offense, especially with their shooting, whereas Maryland, they're not consistent. Maryland is fueled behind Jameer Young, which isn't a bad thing, but if Purdue can shut him down, that's an easy win right there. For this game, I can see Purdue disrupting Maryland's offense and forcing enough turnovers to where they can cover the spread. This game might be a little close, but for pick 3, I'm going with Purdue minus 5.5. And then lastly, Game 4 is DePaul versus Connecticut. The spread right now for this game is at 23.5, which makes it a pretty hard game to bet on. On one hand, I want to believe that DePaul won't lose by that much, but on the other hand, it's actually very much possible. UConn is averaging around 83 points per game, and DePaul is putting up about 75. Combining the averages gives us 158 points total. And in their last few games, both teams are putting up points in the higher 70s range. So for this game, I'm going with total points over 138. If you're tailing, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.